It's time for another blistering report from the front lines of the cultural war for a constitutional America. And now, here's your host, Charles Benninghoff.
Are you ready to help drain the swamp to make America great again? The problem with draining a swamp is sometimes you gotta fight off the crocodiles. And today, we found a great big group of crocs. Senators and Congress members are taking bribes directly from the Chinese communists who bring huge sums of cash directly from the communist banking system for the specific purpose of bribing our elected officials. Well, how's this done, you want to know? The process will, or at least should, shock you. There's a visa program that's been in existence for years that helps to line the pockets of senators, members of Congress, and the politically connected in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to tell you all about it. It's called the EB-5 visa program. That's EB like Echo Bravo, EB-5, and what a sham it is. It would be nice if President Trump could just shut it down on his own, but this is a program that's so politically entrenched, it will require a bill on the president's desk to kill this program. The problem is that the Republicans and Democrat leadership in the House and Senate in fact love the EB-5 program. Here's a short list of Beltway boys and girls who support EB-5. I can leave it to your imagination why. On the GOP side, Mitch McConnell, John Barrasso, John Cornyn, Pat Roberts, and Jerry Moran. And on the Democrat side, well, there's Tim Kaine, Dianne Feinstein, Ed Markey, John Tester, and Sheldon Whitehouse. They're getting rich off this program. Today, I'll let you know how you can stop the EB-5 fraud, and I'll also tell you about a bill that will abolish it. And we need your help to get this program eradicated. And we need to send all the Chi-Com government bribers back to their rice bowls in mainland China. The bill is S-232, and it's called a bill to terminate the EB-5 visa program. So what is the EB-5 program, you might ask? Well, get a load of this. A wealthy member of the Chinese Communist Party, a party that's dedicated to the overthrow of the United States, can apply to the federal government for an EB-5 visa. As well, a devout Muslim jihadist can do exactly the same thing. All they got to do is promise to invest $500,000 in cash to create jobs in a depressed zip code, usually in a rural area, and they do that, they bring in the money, they're in, they got their green card. An Inspector General report in 2015 discovered that there was no oversight of this program whatsoever. Does that sound familiar, Barack Obama? I think it does. So as a result, the program is being used to funnel rich, anti-American foreigners into the country, and they jump in front of the line because they have this cash. And everybody who wants to be a citizen of the United States, pay their taxes, fight hard for our country, left in their dust. Most of the foreigners receiving EB-5 visas come direct from the halls of the Chinese Communist revolutionary machine. Now, what is the significance of this? Why is this issue so important? Well, as soon as a person has a green card in the United States, even with the EB-5 program, they are legally allowed to make political contributions according to the Federal Election Commission. Here's where things get really shady. In September 2016, the Department of Homeland Security shut down the Virginia Center for Foreign Investment and Job Creation. Nice name, right? So, the EB-5 Visitor Center was shut down because it was selling visas to rich communists and jihadis, and these foreigners were not creating any jobs anywhere in the United States, not a one. The man running the Virginia Green Card Mill was a guy named, get this, Tony Rodham. Rodham. That name sounds familiar, doesn't it? That's because this dude is Hillary Clinton's brother. To put it simply as possible, this is a fraudulent program designed to bring wealthy foreign political donors into the country and allow them to make political contributions that would be illegal if they did not have a green card, and that green card can be bought. No wonder Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan refused to allow a vote on it in December. They're making themselves rich with this program. Senator Chuck Grassley from Ohio is one of the only politicians in Washington, D.C. who has spoken out against the EB-5 program. He tried to shut down the program in the continuing resolution that was passed at the end of 2016. Listen to what he had to say at the time.
The EB-5 Regional Center program has been plagued by fraud and abuse. It poses significant national security risks. There are serious allegations that the program may be facilitating terrorist travel, economic espionage, money laundering, and investment fraud.
So, these EB-5 regional centers are receiving grants, your tax dollars, to funnel rich foreigners into this country so they can donate money to the politicians. If it doesn't get any swampier than that, I don't know what does. That's about as swampy as you can possibly find. And because there's no oversight, these rich foreigners are not investing in job creations that they promised to. What they're investing in, of course, is buying our politicians with huge bribes of sacks of green American cash. Can you even imagine how much unreported money people like the Clintons have raked in from this program, especially when Hillary's brother was using the program to give green cards to communists and jihadis? Chuck Grassley's bill is in the Senate Judiciary Committee. We've got to support it. We've got to push this bill through the committee, through the full Senate, and through the House. I have no doubt that President Trump will sign the bill if it makes it to his desk, but I don't know if this issue is even on his radar. We've got to put it there. So we the people have to hold some congressional feet to the fire. This is how we win on these issues. All Americans who are conservative, love America, and love our freedoms need to speak out on this. If we shine a light on this issue and demand that Congress vote on it, the members will listen. Just watch. Watch these dirty, bribe-possessed politicians. They'll start to scurry like a bunch of rats jumping from a ship when we call them out on the green cards for rich communists and jihadis. Here's how you can help. Go to our action page today and send personalized letters to Congress. Tell them to shut down this fraudulent foreign money mill. Bob Mallory will have the instructions for you on the next screen describing how you, too, can take action. So stay tuned. Stay tuned and take action and become an action hero yourself. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many, many blessings.
If you're on our action page on our website, use the form next to the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon appearing now to find a link to our action page, or check the video's description to find the link. Speak out today.